the Chancellor of Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology. Cabinet Secretary is present. Principal Secretaries. Chair of Council. Madam Jane Musangi. Members of the University Council. The Governor of Kakamega County and other governors present. Members of the National Assembly and County Assembly, Vice Chancellors present here, and Vice Chancellors also of other universities, Deputy Vice Chancellors, Deans and Directors, staff and students, distinguished graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Amjambo. It's an honor for me to join you on the 18th graduation ceremony of this great and promising institution. We are all congregated here because hundreds of young people have been working hard, exercising their imagination and testing possibilities in pursuit of their lifelong dreams to build their careers and to work their way into life. For them, today marks a milestone of tremendous significance in their lives. I therefore congratulate all the graduates on their fine achievement, and your aspirations have been vindicated and your dreams are on course to being a reality. The future and its promise awaits, and you have been tried, you have been tested, and found ready and able to go forth. I congratulate each and every one of you. I want you to feel appreciated, encouraged, and supported today and always. I also commend the entire Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology for all the efforts you have made and you have also invested over the years to ensure that the graduates here and the rest of the student fraternity receive academic and co-curricular services necessary to transform school leavers into graduates and graduates into postgraduates, all the way to the postdoctoral levels. Your hard work has brought many young Kenyans closer to their dreams. To that extent, you have taken this nation as near as possible to its vision. This is therefore a momentous day to celebrate meaningful achievements, and everyone concerned should be truly proud. I join you in this celebration. It is particularly encouraging to participate in an event like this, which demonstrates the determination, resilience, and innovation it took Masinde Muliro University to continue discharging its mandate despite the uncertainty and disruptions occasioned by the COVID-19 pandemic. There are lessons to be learned and to be drawn from this experience and the significance of this ceremony in that context. On this Kenyan National Innovation Week, I encourage the university community to deliberately and deeply focus on how to aggressively extract various learnings from the pandemic experience to inaugurate a tradition of innovation and resilience. There are firms and other organizations throughout the world which reimagined their existence and purpose, and not only thrived during and after the pandemic, but have also emerged much better than before. We must cast our eyes afar and identify the fundamental principles and strategies which enable them achieve this admirable feat and walk in their footsteps. For many reasons, we face a future filled with disruptions from diverse threats, many directly or indirectly connected with human activity. Conflicts, the triple planetary crisis of climate change, air pollution, and biodiversity loss, conflict and poverty are some of the salient drivers of future disruptions. We are witnesses to the impacts of climate change, which have denied us rain for so long that the Horn of Africa is experiencing the worst drought in 40 years. In many parts of the region, including Kenya's arid and semi-arid rangelands, which cover over 70% of the national landmass, the devastating drought has no precedence in the era of documented records. Even so, it is our crucial mandate to establish a sustainable capacity as a nation, as communities, and as individuals, and face the future with a confidence despite the knowledge that adverse events, many beyond our control, always confront us. This capacity lies in building resilience and developing appropriate innovations to enable us detect, warn, prevent, mitigate, and recover from disruptive events. I make this call in recognition that I am in an institution that is proudly committed to the discipline of science and technology, engineering, technical and vocational education and training, and health sciences. I am also keenly aware that the majority of this congregation is made up of the generation famously known as the digital natives. This is the cohort which was born into the era of modern high-tech and have lived their entire lives during the fastest technological transformation, and for them, virtual reality, nanotechnology, automation, and artificial intelligence are not mind-boggling imaginations, but essentials of a normal life. This is therefore the right place to challenge Kenyans to go into the depths of possibility by employing scientific techniques, scholarly discipline, and modern technology to find answers to the hard questions of our time and develop appropriate solutions to the pressing problems hindering us from making progress. For example, I am looking forward to Masinde Muliro University, engineering our financial setup so that we can sort out the challenges facing Mumia's Sugar Company. I am looking forward to working with institutions of higher learning in this region to unravel what we need to do for a gold refinery to be established in this region. I am looking forward to working with institutions of higher learning so that we can tap into the resources of granite in this region and find the mechanism for value addition so that we can be able to harness the resources we have for the development of our country. Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology must lead the way in exploiting the opportunities presented by the crisis we face, thereby enhancing our society's overall ability to reimagine and reinvent itself in the face of all the threats. This, it seems to me, is the implicit challenge at the heart of the university's vision and mission. And it is my belief, and that of the government of Kenya, that institutions of higher learning like Masinde Muliro and all our other universities should be the confluence of all our communities and the convergence of our cultures and traditions and the epitome of academic excellence and not ethnic conclaves. We are looking forward to the universities and other institutions of higher learning being the hub of the development of our human capital, the most precious asset that we have as a nation. And it is my vision that Kenya shall be the country that will provide the most modern, sharpened, and intellectual human capital to serve humanity, starting with our continent. And I have said that I am looking forward to, in another 3 years, our human capital being the single asset that earns us our foreign exchange. I expect institutions of higher learning like Masinde Muliro not only to train, but to also focus on how the men and women they train will find opportunities locally, regionally, and internationally to contribute their talent, the knowledge, and the expertise that they have acquired in this institution towards the development of our country, our region, and our globe. I am greatly encouraged by the abundance of potential arising out of this institution's core identity as a science technology university, by its decisive community orientation and strong focus on understanding the immediate challenges faced by wananchi. This bottom-up approach to the academic agenda of teaching, learning, research, and development and training demonstrates profound capacity for transformative socio-economic development. And Mr. Vice Chancellor, you and your team, the community here, the government of Kenya, expects that this university will contribute meaningfully to the socio-economic development of this region by giving us the intellectual capacity to be able to unravel some of the challenges of our time. For the university to achieve this and its health scientists' unmistakable potential, there is need for a teaching and referral hospital to anchor the implementation of its mandate and enhance special focus on mental health, substance abuse, community health, and infectious diseases. I applaud your endeavor to work both with the county government of Kakamega, and yesterday I had the opportunity to visit the hospital that Kakamega County government is building across the road, and I have committed that the government of Kenya will support the county government of Kakamega in making sure that that huge facility is not only completed, but equipped appropriately, and it is made also available as a teaching and referral hospital for the Masinde Muliro University College of Science and Technology. And I look forward to a framework being worked out so that the students in this great institution can benefit through research and attachment and all the other facilities to ensure that we generate the best human capital in our medical field from Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology. I also applaud your endeavor to work with and within the Kenya-UK Health Alliance, especially in connection with the Universal Health Coverage Agenda. Again, this facility will be discussed shortly by Cabinet. Minister Machogu is already seized of this matter so that we can improve not only the working environment, not only the physical facilities, but also the connectivity of this university to other universities across the globe and build the synergy that will improve the courses undertaken here, the training that takes place here, and globalize the graduates that will come out of this university. A commitment to strategic collaboration with partners in the private, public, and international sectors, informed by robust philosophical underpinnings can empower the university to steward the blossoming of ideas, visions, and aspirations into enhancing innovation, technologies, and enterprise. It is through such partnerships that the university can begin to supplement its funding by producing commercially exploitable research, innovations, and other entities that can be transformed into large, transformative enterprises and impactful, high-quality consultancies. In the final analysis, this application of the university's natural advantages will contribute to socio-economic development of this region, of our country, and globally. Additionally, private-public partnerships can help address persistent challenges by increasing capacity in student accommodation and enhancing the quality of other services to international standards. And on this account, I want to ask all our universities, beginning with this great institution, to work with our Ministry of Housing so that we can give you the template and the mechanism for the construction of the hostels that you require to host all our students instead of our students living in deplorable, informal areas. And I have asked the Minister and the PS responsible to work with you. We are going to give you the mechanism and the template and organize the private sector to work with the universities so that we can develop at least 10,000 hostels here in Masinde Muliro University, because I am aware that you have the land to achieve that. And also, I want to commit that the land across the land across here, which was given by the government of Kenya to the university, and which I am told that there are people who want to pretend that they own that land, I want to tell the university the commitment of the government of Kenya is that the 16 acres that is just across where we are standing will be the property of Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology, because the government of Kenya has already given alternative land to our agricultural community that originally owned that piece of land, and therefore the university can take charge of that land as we prepare to give you the instruments of ownership, including the titling of that area. I have directed my Cabinet Secretary for Education to be on standby to effectively represent government in discussions and other efforts to resolve issues facing the education sector in general or any of its individual stakeholders, including this great university. We are committed to do our part in making sure that Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology and other institutions of higher learning and research are facilitated to fulfill their part in transforming Kenya. I'm also aware that a matter has been raised about a bridge to enable the students cross over to the other side without the dangers of the road across, and I will do the needful to make sure that a bridge is constructed so that the students in this university can live around here without the dangers of accidents. As I congratulate once again the graduates, I urge each one of you to take very seriously what you have learned in this institution and your power to contribute meaningfully and produce positive change in our country. By surmounting the COVID-19 disruptions to graduate in time, you have demonstrated courage, focus, and resilience, qualities which will stand you in good stead throughout your careers. I encourage you to go forth and serve and build and create and innovate your way into success. You will always be challenged to exercise great judgment, imagination, and integrity. Do not fall short. You carry the hopes of many generations, present and future, that our nation will rise to the fullest extent of its promises, greatness in our lifetime. The government of Kenya, I repeat, is committed to investing resources to create conditions for you to seize your opportunities and exercise your capabilities. When the time comes, go for it and do your best. I wish you success in your future endeavors. May God's blessings follow you on your life's journey. Asanteni sana, and may God bless you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause to His Excellency the President.